Let us see the animation now. See, we have, this is the infix array, and we have kept the expression, and this one is a dollar symbol which can be assumed to be of the exponential symbol. We are not used with this dollar symbol in an expression. For the time being, let it be the exponential symbol. So it has a precedence higher than multiplication or division. Just keep in mind that. So we are using numerical values instead of A, B or alphabets or something like that. So directly we are using numerical values. These numerical numbers, or these numbers, are the operands, and the other one including the brackets are the operators. These are special operators. They do not have any operation. So let's go. So we have three structures, as I have told you. One is the infix array, other is the postfix array, and a temporary storage area, that is the stack. All these are arrays. Now the process goes like this. If this is what we are, we already told that we will be scanning the array from left to right, and we may come across either an operator or an operand or a bracket. Other characters like spaces or comma, etc., if there exist any, should be discarded. How do you discard? When we move on, we will be adding 1 to the index value. So we should consider only either operands or operators and extra brackets. Other symbols should not be considered. Without doing any operation, we have to add index value. So we are not having any of that type of characters in this string. Only valid characters are available here. Only the exception is the dollar symbol. I have told you that we have to consider or assume that this dollar symbol is a exponential symbol. So these numbers are operands, others are operators. And this is infix expression. This is our resulting postfix expression. Postfix expression should be filled in this array. So when we get the first character, when we go to the first character, it is a number. So it is an operand. It should go directly to the resulting postfix array. So 4 is placed here. This is an operator, so it should go into the stack. This is an operand. It should be placed after 4, because operands do not go into the stack. Then comes the operator into. Here there is a property to be followed. Whenever we are getting an operator, it should be taken into the stack, but before that, the content of the top of the stack should be compared with the operator that is coming in. If that operator is greater than the top of the value, then there is no problem. We can place it over the top of the stack. But if it is less than or equal to the already pushed operator on the stack, that is top of the stack, then we have to pop that top element and place it into the postfix array. Then we have to push in this operator. That is the sequence or method of pushing or popping elements into the stack. So let us proceed. It is placed onto the stack now. we have an operand. It should come here. Operator, normally it should go into the stack, but this dollar symbol is having a higher priority. It is taken out and into is put into the stack. This is an operand. We are moving it here. Minus should come here, but we should pop out this because this is having higher priority. Operand comes here. Plus is having an equal priority, so we have to pop out this. Plus can move into the stack now. 8 is an operand. Divided by is having higher priority, so we can keep it over plus. Come here. 4 comes here. Since they are equal, we have to pop this one out and push this one in. You have to compare these two also. We will be keeping this here. Opening braces also will go into the stack. This is an operand, should come here. An operator can go here because it won't be compared with bracket. No effect with this bracket, it can go directly into the stack. Come here. When we find a closing bracket, all the operators up to the opening bracket, including that opening bracket, should be popped out. And this gets cancelled. We will not be storing brackets in this expression. And we should empty the stack because we are done with this expression.